Hey guys, it's your boy Slag, bringing you a new video on Helldivers 2, particularly the Maxigun. The new war bond dropped, the Python Commandos, and it is awesome. I'll be real. Now, there's gonna be some other videos, and I will admit some things are not as good as others. But I wanted to put this one out because we all want to see the Maxigun. We want to know about the Maxigun. It's a goddamn chain gun that's gonna let us plow through everything. At least nothing with heavy armor. Anyway, it is an absolute beast of a weapon, and I recommend it against the Illuminates and the bugs. When dealing with bots, my opinion is best to stay mobile. They have a lot of heavy armored units, but even if you wanted to run the minigun against them, it's still great, but you gotta spec your loadout so that you have something to deal with those heavies. Now, this is the first time I called it in, and I basically got the ideal situation you want to have when you use the minigun. And that's a bunch of medium pen or lower mobs just lining up to be mowed down. And as you can see, it erases them. Like, it is beautiful. Now, that being said, there's a few things you want to take advantage of when you're using the minigun. Be mindful of your surroundings. Like, I tried to hit one of the guys who were a little bit lower than me when I had elevation, and the bullet started ricocheting. You're also going to create a lot of crawlers if you're going against the Illuminates, and for that, save ammo, just run over, punch them in the head. Now, another problem I ran into was getting a little too overconfident with how much I was shooting, thinking I could take them all down. And for that, you got to be willing to reposition yourself. And I did just that. But then I started, again, getting a little too cocky. I'm like, okay, I can take these guys down. But as you see, they started swarming me. And instead of running away or trying to, I did it too late. And I got killed needlessly. Now, another problem is this gun goes through a lot of ammo. Make sure to collect ammo boxes when you see them. Now, one problem I ran into is like what you just saw here is some enemies will get so close that they clip into the gun and just flat out avoid the bullet spread. So that's another reason why you should also be repositioning. And lastly, get a second person to use the gun. Get some nice crossfire, cover a wider area. You could even do it with a turret. Because essentially, what's happening is you're going to be frozen in spot while you're firing. You are the turret. So do that, and you will be able to take down, like, as far as the Illuminates, everything short of a Titan. Yeah, you're going to have a harder time with certain enemies, like the tripods, but it is very easy to do. And similar thing with bugs. Yep. But hey, two's better than one. So get double the miniguns. Call it in for your friend if you still have it on you by the time you get to extract. But yeah, so that's the minigun. That's what I found so far. I mean, there's little things like when you're getting out of the firing pose, you're gonna be a little delayed before you can dodge and jump out of the way. So if you're being charged by flesh mobs, you want to stop firing a little bit sooner than you probably would have with some other enemies. But other than that, it is an absolutely fun gun. Is it as amazing as we all had really hoped for and that what it was hyped about? No, but it's close. It is by far the best thing in this war bond. And just for this alone, I would recommend the war bond. But that being said, that's the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Y'all take care now. Peace.